Hey guys, Way here, and welcome to my very first Fortnite Battle Royale video. For those of you who subscribe for FIFA content, don't worry, I'm still going to be uploading daily FIFA videos, but every now and again I'll throw in a Fortnite upload as well. So today I'm going to show you guys some new hidden secret locations added into the game with the Season 4 Battle Pass. Some of these places you won't have been to before, and they've got some pretty good loot, so I'd recommend maybe checking them out. Hope you guys do enjoy. Leave a like if you want to see more Fortnite videos on the channel. Let me know down below any ideas for those videos. Subscribe if you're new around here, and without further ado, let's go on into it. So the first of these hidden locations is right down here near Snobby Shores on my blue marker right here, and it's in the cliff edge. You guys can see the tip of it right here. It's actually a hidden missile silo right on the cliff edge, and it's got so much loot. You guys can see we've already landed, and you've got loads of loot along here. You've got full shield already, you've got an AR. Through here you've got so many different rooms to go through and look at. You've got this massive missile here which is actually indestructible, but you've got loads and loads of different chest locations around here, loads of places to get good loot. You've got a chest there, obviously, as you guys can see, you get some good stuff in that. You've got another little room in here. You've got loads and loads of places to explore through here, and there's tons of stuff to find. You've got some ammo there. You've got this little swimming pool area with yet another room in here. So many different places to go through, and I think this is kind of the villain's base with the whole new kind of superhero theme with the battle pass, and you find loads and loads of stuff related to that. You'll see a couple of the other locations I'll show you are also linked into it. You've got this another little room in here, and you can get through right through into this next level. You've got loads and loads of different levels. You can actually go all the way onto the roof as well. You've got this whole kind of missile control facility here. This is the actual logo or the emblem of the villains, I believe. Maybe that will play a role later on at some point in the battle pass. You've got this little room in here as well. You can climb up there. There's sometimes a chest right up there in that little room there as well. Going through here, you can go even further up in the base. It goes up so far, and that's the little building there where you can sometimes find yourself a chest. Right now there isn't one, but sometimes there's one just on the top of that. And then going out here, you can see right at the top, and you've got a really good view down here. If you get a sniper or something, you can shoot down at those people down at Snobby. Alternatively, you can just go down there and loot once you've finished up here. And if you climb up here as well, you've got this little place where you sometimes get some loot too, and you can actually drop down here. If you land right at the top, you can then just drop down. There's different ways of getting in there, but that's where that chest sometimes is. As you guys can see, you can then just climb down here, and you can get straight into Snobby. Keep on looting. You've probably got yourself some decent loot by this stage anyway, so you can just jump down, get down to Snobby, and you get some really good loot. Here's what it looks like from down near Snobby Shores, and it's not really something you notice unless you're looking straight up at it. I hadn't realised this until recently, and I mean, if you're just walking along here, you probably wouldn't see that. So you could actually stay up there, you could snipe people. Maybe if you get lucky with the zone, you could set up a good little base up there. But as you guys can see, that's what it looks like from down here. So you do have to land on top of it. You can't climb up unless obviously you build all the way up to the top of it. But that's the first one of these locations. It's really cool. You've got 2 or 3 chest spawns in there, plenty of weapons, good loot, and it's in a decent location as well. The next location is down near my blue market in Salty Springs, and it's one that a lot of people just would not know about if you didn't go through and just break random floorboards, because there's a hidden basement in one of the buildings in Salty, and it was already probably the best place to go in the town because you've got loads and loads of loot there. Normally a chest spawns upstairs, and you already had a basement, but there's now an even deeper section of basement where you actually have 2 guaranteed chest spawns. So you get 3 chests in this one house. Normally, sometimes you get 2, but on the whole, you should be able to get yourself 3, and it's in this blue house right here. Someone's landed on the roof, which if no one else is here, I'd recommend doing, just because you can get yourself some decent loot if you land on the roof, because normally there's a chest there. This guy's going to a different section of the house, but if you run all the way down here, you've got yourself a little bit of loot around here. You've got a chest that spawns in here as well, so you can quickly get that. We've got a hunting rifle, which isn't ideal given the fact there's quite a few people in this house. You then just want to go down here, break the floor, go a little bit further down. You've got some ammo there, and then you've got another chest normally that spawns there. This time you didn't get one. There is one that spawns over here. You've got one sometimes in the roof as well, so you've got loads and loads of chests that can spawn in here. And you've also got this little room here where there's sometimes a little bit of loot as well. You sometimes have loot here as well, and it's got this whole kind of control center theme, quite similar to the hidden base we found earlier. Obviously, once you've looted here, you can go upstairs, you can loot the rest of the house, and obviously loot the rest of Salty as well. You've got more loot here. There's just loads and loads of loot all downstairs, and then you can go up and kill everyone else. The next new location is down on the coast. It's unnamed, but it's a mansion. There's someone else going down here, and it's got about 3 or 4 different levels, and it's actually dug into the cliffside. It looks really, really cool, and you'll see when we get down there. There's loads of chests. There's about 4 or 5 you can get in total if you get lucky. And it's somewhere that very, very few people seem to go, just because it's completely out of nowhere, really. It's near Lonely Lodge, so obviously you can go through and loot there. It's near Retail Row as well, so you can go and loot there once you're done. But you've got, obviously the roof where you've got some loot, and then you can go downstairs. There's a basement, and there's a little room next to it as well. So you can land on the roof, you can get some loot here. There is another guy up there already. Hopefully we can get some loot beforehand. We do. Here we go. Where is he? Missed. So you've got a chest up here, which this guy already looted. You've got this back bit as well. You've got some loot on here sometimes. Got some wood. You can go downstairs. You've got loads and loads of different areas to loot. So you've got this section here. You've got a load of little rooms. Obviously you can go and get loads of good stuff in here. The chests normally spawn, you've got 1 upstairs, and then you've got a few downstairs as well. So you've got all these different places to loot here. Tons and tons of rooms. Should be able to get fully looted out there, and then you can head downstairs. You've got this main area, you've got more loot here, you've got more little rooms, you've got loads and loads of different places to loot. This is one of the best places to go, and then you can head all the way down here, and you've got this basement where you've got a chest right here sometimes to get. You've got these little rooms in here as well with more loot. This is just such a good place. There's another little shower in there. There's loads of rooms, and again, this follows the whole heroes and villains theme that we've seen in all these other hidden locations, and it would be cool to see them add more of these into the game in the future. You've also got a chest down here, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the cliffside base. You guys can see it drops all the way down there, and you've just got this really, really cool area. It looks great. And it's something which I only just realised recently. I went to Lonely Lodge, I saw this place in the corner of my eye, went over, and it's got some really good loot here. So you can go all the way around here. You've got loads of loot downstairs. You've got loot out here as well. You've got a good amount of materials you can get. You've got loot up here as well. Sometimes if you just check, you'll probably see when you're coming down in your parachute, gliding down. You can go all the way around here as well, and out the back you sometimes have a chest over here in this building as well. You will have to build up to it right here, but there's sometimes a chest right in here as well. This time we don't get one, but there is one there, so you can get about 4 or 5 chests normally. And you've got a bit of loot out here as well sometimes too. We've got to check here. You've got loads and loads of loot crates. You've got good amounts of mats you can get. Loads and loads of weapons. Loads of chests. It's a really good place to go. So there we go, guys. Those are all of the new secret hidden areas added into Fortnite with the Season 4 Battle Pass. There are a few other little areas where some buildings have had a few tweaks to them. For example, near Shifty Shafts, the 2 houses there, one of them's got a basement added into them, but those are a little bit less secret. But that's things that you just see if you went there, whereas with some of these, they're hidden into the cliffside in some cases. You have to break the floor to get down there. They're hidden, they're secret, and a lot of people just don't know about them. And if you look around the map, there may be more to find. If you guys do know of any others, let me know it down below in the comment section. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like for my very first Fortnite video on the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.